Sluban is quickly becoming my favorite alternative LEGO brand thanks to their interesting designs and fun builds. We've reviewed several mechs like the Flaming Halberd and the newly named Ice Summit Guardian. More about mech names later in the video. Now we are taking a look at the PR Mecha M38B1053. Sluban has not provided an official name, but I have seen it listed as Kryptonian Superman, which is certainly a choice. We won't be using that name, but instead I will let you guys comment down below your suggestions for a cool mech name for this guy. This is my first Sluban set that came in a box, and it's actually quite nice. It has a glossy feel to it, and if you collect boxes, then you will love the boxed version of these mechs. What you won't love is the way it opens. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know how to open this without damaging the box. There are no taped flaps like LEGO boxes. All the sides are glued together and there is no perforation and indication on where it opens. Are you supposed to just rip apart the box? Anyway, I took a knife to one of the sides. There was a lot of glue here, so I wasn't able to do a clean job. Once opened, there was this tray inside with all the numbered bags along with the instruction manual. The build experience was enjoyable. So far, I've built 4 Sluban mechs and this would be the 5th one. It's surprising to me just how different and similar each set is. I will say that I prefer the ball joint hips of the Atomic series mechs to the 2-part ratchet or rotation joints here. It sounds good in theory that the rotation joint has positive stops for stability, but the smaller range of movement makes standing this kit up more difficult. The clutch power of the 2-part ratchet is also not good, and on a couple occasions it has popped out during posing. But enough about the build experience. The only question that mech fans need to be answered is it cool? The answer is yes, most definitely. I love it. It's almost like red, blue, and silver should not work together, but it actually looks fine. He is like a medium armored knight mech with big shiny pauldrons. It's shiny and you can almost see yourself in it. Even with limited posability, the mech looks ready for a fight. The torso is on a ball joint that can be a little loose with the wing unit on the back. The mech skirting forms a V here in front. Is this why they called him Kryptonian? Because they gave him Superman's underpants? On the back are 2 more skirt pieces which protrude backwards towards and interfere with the wings. I do not understand why they are here. I might remove them to help with the mech being too back heavy. The arms are superposable as expected. They feature molded fists instead of individual fingers. I wish alt mechs would give us hand options like Gundam model kits. Post hands and action hands would be amazing. Double ball joint approach to the knees allows some flexibility, but the approach exposes the red technique axle which may or may not be an eyesore for you. The knee pad here can also be adjusted to conform with the pose. The shoe of the mech is built a little thick which should help it stand up, and it can even keep up with some pretty ridiculous angles. Clown shoes aside, standing straight for this mech is still a challenge thanks to this massive wing unit at the back. It has large red blades that form what looks like very sharp wings. They are on ball joints, so you can try adjusting them to help him balance. Also on the back is this giant sword. It's like a 2-handed greatsword, but of course our mech is super strong. He only needs 1 hand. The custom molded head reminds me of something, but I can't remember. Anyway, these antennas are quite interesting. It came in an actual sprue, which reminds me of when I used to build a lot of gunpla before that hobby got super expensive as well. I suggest being careful with these as the gates are quite thick and there is a chance that you snap your part instead of the runner. If you have side cutters handy, just cut them out carefully. This set comes with 16 stickers and they are relatively painless to apply. I love using this alt brick separator that looks like a dolphin for applying stickers. I bought this set for only about $24 with the box, and I have to say that that's an amazing value. It took me more than 2 hours to build as a disabled brick builder. Actually, I think it took me a little longer than that as I had to figure out my camera setup. If you are still here, then you must be one of my longtime viewers. I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. Okay, let's talk about the names of the mechs. Last time I ran a poll in the community tab asking you guys to choose a name for this PR Mecha White set. The name that won is Ice Peak Guardian, but I realized after that I probably shouldn't have used it. It's the listed name of the set on afobrick.com. I don't know if they came up with it or not, but it might be prudent for us to have our own name for these characters. And they are characters here in the BrickScore universe. So with that said, we have 2 named characters now.
Ice Summit Guardian
and Flaming Halberd. We have yet to name this PR Green Mech, this Ninja Mech, and this new Kryptonian Mech. What I want to do is to build an interactive community of like-minded brick builders and collectors, a place where we can talk about alternative LEGO-compatible bricks without fear of being judged by the elite collectors. Post your builds, get feedback, share shopping deals you find, things like that, and occasionally answer a BrickScore poll to support and help shape the future of this channel. I've decided to use Reddit for this, so I will leave a link to this subreddit below so you can join me there. Oh, and one more thing, there's an upcoming giveaway from a brand that we have worked with before. I'm trying to settle all the details before I announce it, but stay tuned. We are doing our very first set giveaway and I'm excited for it. Okay, I'm doing this outside and people are starting to stare, so bye-bye.